In the small town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the imposing woods, a sinister secret festered. For years, an unsettling aura had hung over the town, a palpable tension that locals dared not discuss. Rumors of a cult, the most disturbing in history, circulated among hushed whispers. The Eldritch congregation, as it was called, had a dark and harrowing reputation that sent shivers down the spines of those who knew of its existence. Ravenswood was no stranger to mystery and intrigue, but the Eldritch congregation surpassed all. The cult's origin was murky, hidden behind veils of obscurity. Some claimed it was ancient, a relic from times long forgotten, while others insisted it was a modern aberration that had sunk its roots deep into the town's history. Detective Emily Thompson, a seasoned investigator with an unshakable resolve, found herself drawn to Ravenswood after a series of bizarre incidents came to her attention. Mysterious disappearances, strange symbols painted on the outskirts of town, and reports of eerie chanting in the dead of night had set the stage for a mystery that transcended the boundaries of the natural and delved into the supernatural. As Emily delved into the history of the Eldritch congregation, she discovered tales of ritualistic ceremonies held in an ancient, dilapidated mansion deep within the woods. Whispers spoke of sacrifices, forbidden knowledge, and a connection to otherworldly entities that defied comprehension. The cult's members were said to wear cloaks adorned with arcane symbols, their faces hidden in shadows. One evening, after days of tireless investigation, Emily ventured into the woods, guided by a map she had acquired from an anonymous informant. The moon cast an eerie glow through the dense canopy of trees as she approached the dilapidated mansion. A cold wind whispered through the branches, carrying with it an unsettling sense of foreboding. The mansion loomed before her, its windows shattered and its facade crumbling into disrepair. As Emily stepped through the creaking front door, the air thickened with an oppressive darkness that clung to her skin. She cautiously navigated through the dimly lit corridors, following the distant echoes of hushed chanting that reverberated through the mansion. Deeper into the heart of the mansion, Emily discovered a hidden chamber, adorned with intricate symbols and grotesque murals depicting otherworldly entities. In the center of the room stood a group of hooded figures, their faces obscured, swaying rhythmically to an otherworldly melody. At the center of their circle lay a sacrificial altar, stained with the blood of those who had met grisly fates. Emily's heart raced as she witnessed the grotesque spectacle before her. The cultists chanted in a language that sent shivers down her spine, invoking powers beyond the comprehension of mortal minds. She ducked behind a crumbling pillar, desperate to remain unnoticed, but the air seemed to thicken with an awareness of her presence. As the ritual reached its crescendo, Emily's cover was blown. The cultists turned toward her with eyes that glowed with an unnatural fervor. Panic gripped her, but she steeled herself, drawing her weapon as the cultists closed in. A malevolent force seemed to permeate the air, and Emily fought against the oppressive energy that sought to overwhelm her. In a desperate bid for escape, Emily sprinted through the corridors, the cultists hot on her trail. The mansion itself seemed to conspire against her, its walls shifting and warping as if possessed by some malevolent force. Whispers echoed in her ears, urging her to succumb to the darkness that threatened to envelop her. As Emily reached the mansion's entrance, the moonlit woods awaited her. She emerged into the clearing, only to find the cultists surrounding her. Their eyes glowed brighter, and their chanting intensified. Emily felt a force pulling at her very essence, threatening to drag her into the abyss. In a last-ditch effort, Emily recited an incantation she had discovered in her research, an ancient safeguard against the eldritch forces that sought to claim her. The air crackled with energy, and the cultists recoiled as if struck by an invisible force. With newfound determination, Emily sprinted into the woods, the haunting echoes of the cultists' chants fading into the distance. Haunted by the nightmarish encounter, Emily dedicated herself to unraveling the mysteries of the Eldritch congregation. The cult's influence extended far beyond Ravenswood, leaving a trail of darkness that reached into the very fabric of reality. As she delved deeper into the occult, Emily realized that the cult's true power lay not in its rituals or sacrifices, but in the ancient knowledge it sought to harness. The Eldritch congregation, it seemed, was a gateway to realms beyond human comprehension. Its members, driven by a perverse desire for forbidden knowledge, danced on the precipice of madness, their minds touched by entities that defied the laws of the natural world. As Emily continued her pursuit, she discovered that the cult's origins traced back centuries, its roots entwined with the esoteric and the arcane. In her quest for answers, Emily encountered enigmatic figures who spoke in riddles and offered cryptic warnings. The more she learned, the more she realized that the Eldritch congregation was but a pawn in a cosmic game played by forces beyond mortal understanding. The cult's rituals were mere echoes of an ancient cosmic dance, a dark ballet that unfolded across dimensions. As Emily unearthed the secrets hidden within ancient texts and deciphered the cryptic messages left by those who had dared to confront the Eldritch forces, she found herself teetering on the brink of insanity. The knowledge she sought came at a cost, a toll on her sanity that threatened to consume her. The line between reality and nightmare blurred as she ventured into realms where the laws of physics crumbled and reality itself seemed to unravel. The Eldritch congregation, sensing her relentless pursuit, intensified its efforts to thwart Emily. Whispers followed her every step and hallucinations plagued her waking hours. She became an unwitting pawn in the cosmic game, a vessel through which the Eldritch forces sought to manifest their inscrutable will. One fateful night, as Emily delved into a forbidden ritual to peer beyond the veil, she found herself transported to a realm of shadows and malevolent entities. The air pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and grotesque figures moved in the periphery of her vision. The Eldritch congregation, it seemed, had claimed her, and she stood on the threshold of a reality beyond the limits of human comprehension. In this Eldritch realm, Emily confronted the true nature of the cosmic forces that lay dormant within the Eldritch congregation. Ancient entities, ancient as the fabric of the universe itself, regarded her with eyes that held the weight of eons. They spoke in a language that transcended sound, a symphony of cosmic vibrations that resonated with the very essence of existence. As Emily stood before these cosmic beings, she realized the insignificance of humanity in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. The Eldritch congregation, with its twisted rituals and dark machinations, was but a fleeting shadow in the vast expanse of cosmic eternity. The cult's members, driven by a thirst for forbidden knowledge, were but pawns in a cosmic chess game played by entities that